Always.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
What you mean I
morning.
was off?
Oh yeah, countdown.
Well, maybe because my countdown is different from y'all's. I'm counting down on my phone.
Don't count down. We can see the countdown.
Well, I didn't know that. What? I sent. She got the. Yeah, she got the link too, so she could have just joined in. But now I don't know if it lets you rejoin. If it's already recording. I don't know.
Probably
If
not. Cause
any.
remember when I had to rejoin and it didn't record
Yeah,
anything?
I was just ready to say if anybody get disconnected, we're gonna pause it. So.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna try to get through. Hello, everybody. Good morning. A happy Monday. Even though it's Tuesday, it's a Monday for all the working people. Um,
Facts.
we're gonna try to actually get a actually show published and done today. I mean, I don't care what the topic is or what it's about, but there's always been some technical difficulty with every show we've done. And we've had some really good shows that just will never see the light of day because it just didn't get done. Uh, so we're gonna try to hopefully get it done today. Um, yeah.
Yep.
So this
So
is the Gandy. Go ahead.
So what?
no, you can finish.
I was gonna say this is the Gandy Gandy and Gandy Morning Show. This is the original podcast. This is the all the cast. Make sure you subscribe and like, share, tune in. So,
Yeah.
So
how was
how
y'all
was
Labor
y'all's Labor
Day?
Day weekend?
My goodness. Are we still
Yeah,
live?
yeah, we still live. I can hear you.
Okay. Um, and that was nice. Yesterday we took Trent. Yesterday was Trent's birthday. Went to Great Wolf Lodge. That was fun. Yeah, the weekend was cool, real
You,
cool.
you notice that nowadays people spend a whole lot more money on kids' birthdays than they used to.
Somebody be doing it for the
Yeah.
picture op. People care too much. They care too
That or just it's a sign that the black community just doing better.
much that.
Yeah, but like just like it's obviously a lot of people was born in September for some reason because it was Sharp Kid's birthday, it was obviously Kennedy birthday, Trent birthday, there's a lot of birthdays this weekend. And you see Justin them go to Great Wolf Lodge, then you see, another kid we know go to Disney World or Disneyland, Disney World, whatever. Yeah. And it's just what happened to the oh we could throw the cookout in the backyard birthday.
All right. Well,
That's
how
what we
much does
still
that
do.
add up to?
Cookout
How
in the
much is the
backyard?
cookout?
Maybe $50.
It just depends on. It depends on how you shop. It depends
To
on how you
throw some
shop.
hamburgers, hot dogs, and some drinks.
For how many? For
Yeah.
how many people? How many people we
It's a
talking about?
it's a kid's birthday party, so
How
no
many people
more
we talking about?
about 20 people.
It just
No,
it just
20
depends
people?
because it be
Well,
kids.
you gonna easily spend well
You
over
know, even
$100.
I would say like
Oh,
15. Because it'd be mostly kids and a couple of parents that choose to stay, but most parents just drop their kid off. And then you get party favors. A lot of kitty decorations you can get from Dollar Tree. So it's like, it just depends on how you shop.
I mean, that could be true, but you can't buy everything in Dollar Tree. You need decorations. You need to pay for the
Uh,
cake. You gonna
Dollar
pay for your
Tree.
kid's present.
Dollar Tree
Where you
decorations.
gonna get it? Where you get? Oh, you talking about decorations?
I'm about to
Um,
say, have you been in Dollar Tree?
You was
just
breaking up in the
breaking
word.
up. Yeah, but yeah, kids' birthday parties can get expensive. And I
Nah, man,
think
it's
for
'cause people
me,
people
these
be people be doing too much.
I mean, when it's for your kids, I don't think there is a such thing as doing too much.
Shit, the
It's
hell?
for your kids, man. This is one time.
Nah,
Just one time.
I ain't got 18 birthdays. There ain't no one time.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they're gonna be that age just once. So I mean,
So a kid don't
yeah,
care what the decorations look like. A kid, as long as a kid got some friends over and they playing, and they get to sing happy birthday, they happy as hell. Some of my best birthday parties I remember was at Big Mama house. And I'm pretty
Yeah, that's
sure I
true.
put money that they ain't spend no over $100 on those birthday parties. Probably use the same damn decoration for every damn kid whose birthday party they had there.
That's back then though. It's newer times now. I mean,
Kids
I
don't
don't see nothing
change,
wrong with it.
people change.
I don't see nothing
I
wrong with
don't.
it though. What's wrong with it?
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it if you got it. If
Oh,
you know, like if you got it, spend it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just noting, like I said, I think it's just a sign of people doing better. I think the black community as a whole, you know, is doing better. People talk about inflation, but I think the black community as a whole is doing better. I remember, I don't think I ever had a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. Now Chuck E. Cheese is the cheap birthday party.
I think you would still spend quite as much.
Oh yeah, you
Shoot.
spend. Well, no, you
Yeah.
spend money, but it's not freaking Disney World
Oh,
or just
nah.
using whatever Great Wolf Lodge. Like that's money,
But Great
money.
Wolf Lodge won't that much, bro. For a day
How
pass,
much? How much you spend?
we got day passes.
How much you
But it was
spend?
like $40 a person, so 120.
But y'all ain't throw a birthday party in Great Wolf Lodge.
Nah.
Okay,
Yeah,
not bad.
that's not bad.
Then we ain't got a
And
cake
it's
from
still nothing.
Cold Stone.
It, and there's still nothing wrong with being able to do for your kids. Nobody should have to feel guilty for being able to do for your kids. That's not,
Right, right.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm just noting the fact that I just think people are doing better. And people do, and kind of what Nietzsche was saying, people do, some people almost be acting like it's a competition on what they do for their kid's birthday. If somebody else did this, they feel like they got to go over the top and do this.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
don't do it for themselves. They do it to show other people of what they're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some people, yeah. There
That's
are
the
people. I
bar.
feel like because you're stupid. Because people, post everything on social media, it secretly becomes a competition. I don't think people even realize it. They're just like, oh, they did this for so and so. We should do this for, you know. And then there are
but
some people out
even
there
not,
that blatantly just
Self-consciously.
say, what?
even not just social media, you're showing off for the other kids' parents.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Like,
it
you know,
secretly becomes like let's one up them. And not everybody is like that, but I've heard people say that.
and I think people subconsciously do it. Like, people might not come out and say, "Oh, we're trying to beat the Joneses," but they subconsciously, if they don't went to one kid's lavish birthday party and now it's your kid's birthday party, you try to match it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And sometimes people do it because they don't want their kid. They feel like their kid might get laughed at or something like that. So it don't always be to
I
impress the other adults. They just feel like, oh, I gotta so and so. Let's say Billy invited Tommy to his birthday party, and it was just a extravagant thing. And now, Tommy's parents feel like he got to match that if they invite Billy, so he doesn't make fun of him. I've seen that on movies, so I don't know if that really happens. But
Yeah, I'm not saying it can't happen, because this goes back to, the comment about clothes and stuff. When you raise a materialistic kid, the kid care about those materialistic things. But then you
right,
got, I think the majority kid don't care about the decorations at the party. They might want a theme party depending on their age, but they don't care where you get it from or what it is, or they don't
Right.
care about that. All they care about is if some kids show up or not. That's
right.
it.
I
You saying
mean,
hey, if
some
some
kids
kids
do
show up,
care. Like kids, of course, kids don't care how much it costs and where you got it from and who designed it. They don't care about that, but they do like to be. Kids are easily impressed. So when they walk into a room and they see like Dollar Tree balloons everywhere, just the fact that they see balloons, they're just like, oh wow. And I think a lot of parents want to give their kid that wow. They want to give their kid that wow moment,
I
but some
think
people
it's
just
the
overdo
parents.
it.
See
I
a
think it's
smile
the
on the kid's face.
parents. I
Yeah.
I I think the kid gonna have a smile on their face. They walk in, they see a bunch of people who they love and know say happy birthday. That'll bring a smile on the face. I think all the extra shit is on parents. Like when you see a lot of first time moms throw these big ass birthday parties for 1 year old. Why?
Yeah, look at what you just said though. You're a first time mom. It's
Yeah,
your
but
first
it's
time, and your child
but
turning
it
one.
yeah, but again, that's the example of you doing it for yourself because a 1 year old don't care, ain't gonna remember, or ain't even gonna participate in the party.
Wi- Without, I mean, then again, there's nothing wrong with that neither. Because if you want to do it for yourself, you're doing it for yourself, for your child. So it's
You
like,
know, you're
okay, I
doing it
get
for
it.
yourself
I
and
understand.
using your child as an excuse.
It's a milestone for your child, and yeah, I agree. Those big, lavish 1-year-old parties that look like wedding receptions is over the top. It's very over the top. But it's like what you said earlier. If you can afford to do it, then I guess do it. But don't be throwing these lavish 1, 2, 3-year-old birthday parties and then begging for food stamps or asking your parents can they help you pay a bill because you ain't got it. That's all I say when I was saying earlier about priorities. If you got it, then who cares? Do it. But
Hmm.
don't come give me no sob story saying you can't pay your rent. Then you throwing these lavish birthday parties and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just
So
don't. I mean, to me, it's like I said, if you got it, spend it. It's not really, this or that. I know I would never spend a bunch of money on a birthday party.
Dalen turned. Let's see. How old is he now? 12.
Hmm.
So what? His next milestone age is it? Is 15 a
13.
milestone age?
No.
No,
It's 13, 16, 18.
but
And his
it's
13th
six.
birthday, we're not doing a party for him, but we're doing like a memory. Like for his
A
13th
memory.
13 is a
birthday,
milestone age.
yeah, because you're officially a teenager.
You're officially a teenager when you get hell, you nuts.
Well, anyway, everybody has that different time. But yeah, so we're not having him a party or anything. We're just taking him to go see a football game. 'Cause I know that's something that he wants to do, and it's not cheap, but it's
But see,
still.
but that's a
So now I
no.
think Jonathan, you was
But
getting ready
that's
to
a
touch on this.
prime.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
that's a prime example. Is I'm doing something just for him. You know what I mean? It's not. I'm not doing it for the gram. I'm not doing it for other parents. I'm not doing it to impress somebody. We doing it because I know that it's something that he likes. And it
Right.
don't
That's what
matter
he
how
wants
many
to do.
people see it. Yeah. Now,
Because
what you
nobody else is
give.
going. It's not like we're gonna pay for all his friends to go so they can see how we treat our kid. We definitely don't got it like that. But it's not like we're trying to go into debt so we can pay for all his friends to go too. We're not doing that. It's just gonna be Dalen, and he's gonna remember that experience.
Oh,
So that's like to
so
me, you can compare that to taking your child to Disney for the birthday, even though I think Disney probably costs more, but still, that's a memorable experience that you want to do for your child.
yeah, and to me it's all fine, but to me that's in my opinion, should I say, that's more important. Doing something that your child wants to do, or doing something that's a gift for your child. If that's his favorite place or her favorite place or their favorite thing, then that's what it should be about, because a birthday is their day.
Yeah.
And I think birthday parties be for the mothers.
Just the mothers. Dads throw
Because
parties too.
nah, dads don't throw parties like mothers. I guarantee it.
Well, women are better planners and stuff, so I give them that.
A lot of times the
Um,
dads are paying
but
for
okay,
it,
so
so
now does lavish have to do with cost of the party? Whether or not if you throw a party or you going to a specific place, does the cost matter?
No, because
that
you can do
question.
no,
Yeah.
because you can do something just for your kid that costs a lot, or you can do something for yourself or for the likes that don't cost a lot. Like you can Nietzsche can throw a big party for cheap. For the price of football tickets or Disneyland, you could throw a huge party at the house and invite the whole neighborhood and put it on Facebook and have a photographer and all this crap. And Dalen don't give a fuck about that. He wouldn't give two fucks. If you gave him a choice, hey, we can throw a party and invite some people, half the people you don't know, half the kids is just friends, is kids of friends that we know, you know, or you can go see LSU play for the first time live. You can be like, fuck them kids.
Mhm. How much them LSU tickets cost?
They were $60 a piece, and it's just me and him going,
They need to come down on that price after they played on Saturday.
right? They, they, they
They
t-
may have. They
but
may
see,
have.
but that's that risk though. If LSU would have won and South Carolina won, and it would have been two ranked games, and them tickets would have been high as hell.
See, when people, I don't think people don't think that you can buy day passes. You don't have to stay
Think
there
about
to
what?
go there. Day passes. You
Oh,
don't
so
have to
y'all
stay
didn't
there to
stay
go
there?
there.
Y'all just went to the water park?
Yeah.
Oh,
See, and I don't think a lot of people know that. You could just go there just for the water park.
didn't know
And
that they do that. They usually will just stay there. Because you can find some
nah,
good deals. Y'all went to
nah, don't stay
Williamsburg?
at the room. Yeah, the rooms is trash. If you stay at them Great
I
Wolf
never been
Lodge rooms,
there.
if you stay in those rooms, you'll stay in the Motel 8, Motel 6.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
But I
think
heard that
That Great Wolf Lodge is old too. So
it ain't that old. They just built it. I was
that thing,
working. No,
Nah,
that
I was
Great
going
Wolf,
there when back in like
I,
2006.
I think they built that in around that time, '07, '06. But that's still fairly new compared to all the hotels that are there.
Alright, they need
all
to
that
But
upgrade.
shit old.
I heard they
Yeah,
got
that's
playoffs.
because it's old. Like that thing over 20 years old.
But
You
there's so
gotta
many hotels
remodel.
out there that been
That
standing
there
longer
are
that
all,
that's
but it's not just a hotel though. That's the thing. It's a hotel amusement park. It's an indoor amusement park
Water
with
park.
rooms.
Water park,
Yeah,
yeah.
amusement park, water park is the same damn thing.
When you think
Uh,
amusement park, you think about roller coaster.
OMG. Nigga, are you finished? But uh, it's old. Like the same thing we talking about, like going to the hotel that your mama like to go to. Like I hate these old hotels. Like they got
okay,
old
but that
appliances.
hotel is old. Now that's old.
What
That
hotel? What hotel
hotel
we
is
talking about? Give the listeners some context.
the Embassy Suites in Charleston, downtown. No, in Charleston. It's old.
Yeah.
Like it's a historical city. So that
So
hotel
is
probably been there for 40 years.
so
That's
is
old.
Williamsburg. Williamsburg, a
Now,
historical
Yeah,
city.
from the 2000s. I feel like
I
that
think I
hotel in
think
Charleston has probably been there since like the 70s or
I
80s.
think
I don't
now,
know.
now, Nitra,
I I think you just don't want to admit that you're getting old because it was new
What
to you.
can,
does that have to
when
do? What does my age have to do with it?
Charleston come at your head, Nitra, for calling that
Why?
hotel.
It ain't that old.
You the one said they
I'm
got
saying,
bed bugs.
I'm just letting people know.
They got bed bugs your age. So all right, so Justin, me and Nitra had this conversation on our date night segment. And we was like, name your top 5 restaurants.
I like number one for breakfast. I would have to say, uh, oh my god, I can't even think of the name right now. Oh my goodness, what is the name of this
Waffle
place?
House.
No, Waffle House is up there, but I'd rather have First Watch. I'd rather have First Watch than Waffle House. I like Bookfinders in Richmond. I'm not sure if y'all heard of that, but Bookfinders is really good.
No.
Number 3, Texas Roadhouse. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Number 4, I'm sure I'm forgetting a whole lot of places. Lemaire's at the Jefferson is really good, but yeah, I don't know about that.
Talk about old.
I don't know. Honestly, I probably have a top 3. I don't know about 5. Everything like Red Lobster, Outback. Yeah, I probably got 3 for you, 3 or 4.
You ain't got a particular burger joint you like, a particular steakhouse. You named Texas
He
Roadhouse.
said Texas Roadhouse.
I said that. No, Joe, you quick to just jump. She took that. She was waiting in the weeds and just jumped on it.
Yeah, I think that's it for me. I mean, the casual spots, Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Outback, like that.
None of those
I
make the
went,
list. Absolutely
yeah,
not.
nah.
We're losing.
You losing me? We good?
Yeah, you're still here. Yeah, and you're back. As long as you ain't get disconnected
Yeah,
and
'cause
you
I'm
froze.
dead spot that I usually lose signal at. So
But now that you're stopped, your picture is coming in like crystal clear. Yeah,
Oh,
and
damn,
that's why
okay.
I stopped. That's why I stopped. I pulled over and stopped.
I like your
why?
hair,
Where do you
Nitra.
go?
Well, I'm almost at my. I'm already down here downtown. So I'm close. I'm
Oh.
right by my stop. So by the VA. Well,
Oh,
not
okay.
downtown. Whatever part of fucking Augusta this is, off of Riceburg.
They're near.
Yeah, uptown, downtown, or uptown. Look,
I
I
know what
call
you're talking
all of
about.
Augusta downtown. Shit, it ain't the suburbs. Fucking hellhole. So
Hey, do
Nisha,
we
what's
have
your
a?
top 5?
Go ahead.
What's your top 5? I named my top 5. You never named yours.
The name?
Well, just describe them to me. You can just name the place and where they at and where we was at. And,
You got top 3?
no,
No.
she
I don't
got
have
that.
it.
She got that woman syndrome. When it come to women and food and where they want to eat, it's like a glitch. It's like a glitch in the game. Like they waiting on an update that never came. It's
No,
like a
because I feel like
glitch.
nowadays all restaurants are hit or miss. Like nobody's consistent anymore. It just don't. Everybody's shortcutting everything, and then the prices are going up. So it just be somewhat of a disappointment.
So you don't like the Statesboro Steakhouse?
Do I ain't been there in a while, but yeah, I forgot about that one. That's why I don't do top 5 because I be forgetting. But yeah, but I wouldn't rank it as number 1. It is. It could be, I guess, in my top 5, but I don't really, what is it called? Bull and Barrel. So Bull and
Uh-huh.
Barrel and Statesboro.
What about the Vegas restaurant we went to?
Ordered the A5 steak. I don't know what I ordered. I don't remember. So that's not a good sign. Just because they
Uh,
serve
oh,
A5 don't mean they're the best. They had
okay.
the fact that they had the
What about the
A5
one in what about the one in Dallas?
yeah, that was good too. But that's what I'm saying. Like we
What,
go to a
what,
lot of me saying, oh, the one we went to in Dallas. Oh, the one we went to in Vegas. Nobody knows what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
you gotta put a name on it.
oh man. Not really. You just indecisive as
Tell
hell.
me. Hold
Like
on.
because I know you have restaurants that you've liked. Like you love the Japanese restaurant, the main one that you always want to go to that nobody else wants to go to.
Where?
The
Here?
hibachi
In
the
Augusta?
hibachi place. Like you love hibachi.
Yeah, I like
Uh,
hibachi, but
Oh
again,
yeah.
the different restaurants that serve hibachi are hit or miss too. Now, I would say, which I haven't been there in years, but in Newport News, the hibachi restaurant, the Samurai, that used to be my favorite hibachi restaurant ever, and I feel like I've never had a hibachi restaurant as good as that to this day. Now, that place is old, so it probably has fell off also. I don't know. I haven't been there in 10 years probably, but it's
but
still there.
that's still your top five. Like I'm not saying if it's the top five, it's your top five. Like what's the five best meals you've had, pretty much?
Yeah, I've had a lot of good meals.
Well, I like the Waffle House thing. I think Waffle House makes my number six because it's consistent. You know what you get in that Waffle House, no matter which Waffle House you go to in the South.
Yep.
Can y'all hear
That,
me? Cause both of
yeah,
y'all
I
breaking
can.
up. Yeah, in Texas Roadhouse, I love Texas Roadhouse. Even though the service we just had this past Friday was trash, that was
Yeah, I
like
think
the
it's that location. Period. That location sucks. Texas Roadhouse. You need to do
Mm.
that's that's Augusta.
Augusta. Period. Because I do see on like different Augusta Facebook pages people be complaining.
And it's crazy. It's like if a white person go and complain about black service is racist. But I'm gonna say this, and I might get some backlash, but I'm gonna say this. Some of the worst service, and not all, but about 90% of all the bad service I've had has been from black people.
Good service from black people, and I've had bad service from white people. Because there would be times where you look at a white server and they're automatically judging you like, oh, they're not going to tip, so they do the bare minimum.
Yeah, that's true, but I say 90% of my bad. I'm talking about. I'm not saying like have I had. I'm talking about just a percentage. Like I mean, and I ain't talking about just fancy restaurants. I'm talking about go to a fast food restaurant. You go to an inner city fast food restaurant, and your shit gonna be cold, dry, spoiled, rotten, or something. Or matter of fact, look at I ain't gonna say inner city. Look at the Popeyes in our neighborhood. That's a brand new Popeyes, and already it's the worst restaurant in
I
Grovetown.
think that's a management
What?
issue, though. I don't know if the
So
manager
is
is white or black, but that's
so is the
definitely a
food
manager issue.
nasty?
When they first opened, people was complaining about getting raw chickens, like not the chicken wasn't cooked all the way. This, like, cause nowadays Popeyes be cooking your chicken to order, and when you have bone-in dark meat chicken, it takes like at least 8 to 9 minutes to cook all the way. So it takes you have to wait a long time for it, and I think they be rushing trying to get people out of the drive-through, and it don't be cooked all the way. I've never had that experience, but I don't eat Popeyes like
Okay,
that. I
we
don't
lost
eat
her.
fast food chicken.
We
So
She
lost
was
her.
she, she was spitting though. She was
Yeah,
spitting. She was
she
spitting.
was.
We gotta let her cook.
Yeah, I think she's back. Yeah, we lost
Yeah.
you, but but my thing, another thing, it don't just be the food, it be the actual service, yo. Like if you come to me with an attitude, if you don't say the basic thank you, good morning, how you doing, just the basic manners, yo. Like manners is free. It
Manners
costs
will take
nothing.
you further than what money can.
But I hate when I see just bad attitudes, or
dang it.
you see a bunch of kids playing and having all types of conversations while I'm waiting on my order. I just be like, yo, this shit is
But
horrible,
that's
yo.
like you can't just assume because it's Popeyes, it's all black staff. Like
I'm
I'll go to Dairy Queen. The Dairy Queen is mostly white and the Indians or whatever because they own it, and it's horrible. The food and that one was fairly new too, and it was always a long wait, and your food was always wrong or just not fresh. And then the employees aren't friendly either. They just look at you like they're all drugged up or something, and they just like they can't
and
move.
and like I said, I'm not saying it's all. I say 90% of my experience of bad service have been with blacks. 90%. I ain't talking about all. I'm just saying, or a particular place. We talking about 90% of my experience. Like, I've only been to Steak and Shake twice, and both time I had bad service from a black female, and I ain't never been back.
Closed down now, so that says a lot. But their food was
Uh,
gross.
but I'm talking about, I went to one in Valdosta, Georgia, and I went to one here in Augusta, Georgia.
Hey, look. So I
Look,
guess we all can agree that Chick-fil-A got the best service.
yeah,
Yeah.
hands down.
They'll
Chick-fil-A has
change
the
the oil in your car if they could. Goddamn.
Chick-fil-A
I mean,
has the
it's fine. I think it's not genuine anymore. Like it's obvious that it's fake. That's
That
that's
what?
why I'm not
well,
impressed. I'm not
it's
impressed by
work.
it because it's just fake and
Ooh,
phony. It's
All
no,
like
right.
you
but
could
that's
like
Let me give you
it's
some
scripted
pushback
is
real
what I'll
quick.
say. It's scripted.
It's a part of their
their job.
franchise. Yeah.
Right, but
It
like I
costs.
said, it goes
It
to
costs. It
management.
costs nothing.
Management enforces that. Management enforces that. So
That's
in
the,
order
Yeah.
for you to work here, this is what you have to say. So management needs to do that to all the other franchises too.
yeah. So that's not That's not a hit on Chick-fil-A because their
Yeah.
I'm not saying
management
it is.
actually do their job. It kind of sounded like you took a jab at Chick-fil-A. It was like, oh well,
Yeah.
it's
That's
not
another jab, Nitra.
genuine.
No, it's not a jab at
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Hey,
I
I don't
feel
want no
like
smoke for
yeah.
Chick-fil-A now. I can take that
whatever.
now. I
I'm
can
not.
take
It's not a jab at
Williamsburg.
Chick-fil-A. I'm saying, like people were genuinely impressed by how friendly Chick-fil-A staff has been until it came out. Like people talk too much until it came out that they have to be like that. Like that's required to work there. Now it's almost just sounds fake and phony. Now it seems
That's
genuine, but now it's like scripted. Like oh okay, thank you, my pleasure. And it's not
That's
even like oh my pleasure. It's just my pleasure. You know, it's
what.
so robotic now. It's just like okay, whatever. They have to say
But
that. Moving on. But yeah.
but that's called work. That's called work.
yeah. And
You know, if
Mama
the
should be on this topic right here. I don't mean to cut you off, because I know she'll say, I used to work at Wendy's, and it was our job to always say thank you to the customers and always be polite and well-mannered. And people
Yeah,
remember
because
that.
their manager trains you to be that way, and then if you catch your employee not doing it, you correct them right away. But nowadays, managers are just as bad as these employees, so the whole restaurant is turned to hell, you know. So it's a management issue. You have a problem with an employee giving you bad service or bad food, it's the manager's fault.
I say
Well,
you got a
let,
problem.
let's take, that's not, yes, it's a manager's issue, but come on now. We all learn manners since we was young. That's a personal issue.
That's a
Yeah,
Yeah,
parent
your
I'm not.
man,
I'm
issue.
not
your
saying.
man shouldn't have to
I'm not
enforce
saying
manners.
they shouldn't, but nowadays, obviously they do because I guess maybe the parents aren't teaching their kids to be polite. I have no idea, but
But that just shows how that just kind of proves the point on how good Chick-fil-A is doing. If they're actually forcing or enforcing manners as part of
Yeah,
their service, that just
yeah,
gives them a either bigger A plus. I don't care if
yeah,
it's fake or phony. I don't care if somebody's making you do it. The fact that you're doing it is making my experience at this place of business better.
yeah.
mm,
Lie to my face. You can lie to my face. I believe it.
Yeah. I'd
Lie to
rather
me.
you I'd rather you be forced to respect me than to disrespect me.
they're
No,
what they're
the
doing is
the
wrong.
the
I'm not
the,
saying that
the
at all.
Now the question is, what do you have against Chick-fil-A, man? You
Yeah.
I don't have
But
nothing against Chick-fil-A.
there
you like
was
a
I was
pickle
just
on your chicken
saying.
sandwich? Is that it?
I
yeah.
really don't. I don't
Uh,
like. They're. I'm not gonna
uh,
lie. I'm not a huge
are
fan
you
of their
Let it
food.
come
Their
out.
their
oh
their chicken sandwiches is overrated.
are,
But
are you mad
I
that the
mean,
are you mad that the mac and cheese is good?
be mad that the mac and cheese is decent. Like
because
It's
you
that.
decent.
Oh.
You heard
Now,
decent.
now
Not
see, now see, Jonathan always says this about you, Nitra. When
Oh
somebody
God.
macaroni and cheese tastes better than yours, you throw a jab at them. You like to touch
so
No, I
other
don't.
people's jaw.
No,
yeah.
he
Now,
So
says
okay,
that
so
because
who's
Jonathan,
macaroni?
Jonathan wants he wants me to be a
so
hater so bad. I'm not a hater. Like I
the
like what I
the
like. That's it. That's it.
the
And
the
I like Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I like it. For it to be
is
fast
it?
food or restaurant mac and cheese, it
Oh
is good.
man,
Well, why it gotta be that?
y'all heard
Just
the
say it's
butt.
good. Why it gotta be that?
Yeah,
I
But
didn't say
no,
but.
just
I didn't
just
say but.
just just
I did
say
not
this.
say but.
Now, let me ask this question: have you ever tasted anybody's
Stop.
mac and cheese better than yours?
I don't think so. No.
I rest
Nit-
my case.
Nitra, come on now.
Does it say anything? It doesn't say anything.
I
That's not me
I
saying.
I rest my
It's not
case.
me saying everybody else's mac and cheese is trash. I didn't say that. Everybody, not everybody, but most people's mac and cheese that I've had is good. It's just not my preference. Like I'm plain Jane. I like mine the way I like mine. That's it. So, not saying that because I like mine that I don't like anybody else's. I do like other people's mac and cheese. Now, if you're putting Velveeta in your mac and cheese, I'm not gonna like it. I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
that.
facts.
I don't like
Facts.
Velveeta in mac and cheese. That's cheating. No.
You need
You
that
don't you
sharp
don't
cheddar brick.
yeah, come on. What else you don't like about people mac and cheese? Come on, let's get into it. Let's get
Why are
into
you
it.
trying to stir pots up? No. That's it. That's it. I don't
What
like
else you?
Velveeta.
I know
I'll
that's
put Velveeta in my rotel, and that's it.
what else you don't like. You don't like people who put other stuff in mac and cheese either. People
No,
use.
that's not true. No, stop. Because now you're trying to stir pots
Hmm
that I didn't even say. Like, I don't mind other people's mac and cheese. There are so many different ways to make mac and cheese. Not saying that they're wrong. They're good. It's just
What
not
about your
something that I
mom?
want all the time. My mom is the one that taught me how to make mac and cheese. Now, I like her mac and cheese. Now, I just twisted it and made it my own. That's what you're supposed to do when you're a good cook. You create your own.
So
But
you're
she taught
saying
me the
yours?
basics when I was little. She taught
See,
me. So, yes, I like her mac and
so
cheese.
is yours better?
Yeah. And she
Is
knows that. That's why she gets me to make the mac and cheese now.
is yours better than Kaylee's, your sister?
I
Oh,
taught her
Kaylee
how to
do it
make
better?
mac and cheese.
She did the same thing you did to your mama. She took your mac and cheese and added a twist to it.
So, did I try it? Because I don't remember. I remember her doing that, but I can't remember if I tried it or not. I know you did, and you said it was really good, but I don't think I was there.
Well, hey, shout out to Kaylee.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that Kaylee tries to experiment.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how you become a good cook.
Or that's how you OD. I ain't testing.
Oh, yeah.
No offense to Kaylee, but I ain't eating nothing else Kaylee cook. That's it. That's it.
Uh-oh.
Nothing that has butter in it.
You better watch out
Oh.
Kaylee tried to kill me.
for all those you can't OD on certain stuff that people like to argue saying you can't OD on.
I almost died.
So, yeah. But
Uh-oh.
speaking of cooking at your mama house, Justin, I think I proved again that I am the grill master. I am the
What you do?
grill master. I only cooked like 10 steaks in 5 minutes, and they all came out A1.
Nitra, can you vouch?
Yeah, they were good.
Like
Like,
her,
my
You say
mom
what they
wanted
good.
him.
Well, A1.
My mom wanted him to grill because she said that Kevin always overcooks the steak or whatever because they get the steaks from the commissary, and the steaks at the commissary are pretty thin. They're big, but they're thin. And she always warns him, check the steak, check the steak. So I think that's the only reason why she invited us over, to be honest, so that Jonathan can grill the steaks.
Mm.
grill
All right.
master.
I gotta
And,
get
So
ready to go.
that's a,
I'm like,
oh, okay. Look, before you go, I got something I want to say how I really feel.
okay.
If you haven't changed your toothbrush within the last 3 to 4 months, please do so. That's it.
that was random. Did something happen?
Um, Not that I can think of.
Mm.
Oh, okay. But
But
yeah,
it's
I
just something I
definitely
wanted to
could
say.
do that.
Well,
And some
thank
people
you.
probably
I
out there
think
thinking, well, damn, I'm supposed to change my toothbrush? Yes, you're supposed to change your
Yes,
toothbrush.
you gotta
or
change.
what I just started, and this is from my wife. I got two toothbrushes. One that I use when I'm sick now, and the other one when I'm not.
No, you didn't get that from me. I said when you're sick and you use a toothbrush, you need to throw it away and get a new toothbrush after you're done being sick. Why would you use the same toothbrush while you're sick? You're just giving yourself those germs again.
Because I'm
And then
always
you have your
What?
sick.
toothbrushes right next to each other. I was
No,
wondering why you
no,
had two toothbrushes.
no, because somebody put my tooth. Because I had one, I put it in the thing with the tooth with the ear things, and somebody put it back with my other toothbrush.
Whoa. What?
I don't know, but yeah, when you're sick and you use your toothbrush, throw it away when you're done being sick and get a new toothbrush. That's why I always have those 5 packs of toothbrushes everywhere because you got to change them out. But anyway, you try it. You're doing better.
Augusta University Police. All right,
All
hey,
right,
tune
I gotta
in.
go.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Holler
Me
at
too.
us,
It took
and
about like 3 to
again,
4 jabs to
yeah,
the
we all.
people and companies.
I think in conclusion we discovered that A, Nitra is indecisive with food and she's a hater. So
I'm not a hater. I'm the neutral one. I'm usually the neutral one. Okay, so
yeah, I
I don't
think you
know,
starting to
Nitra.
look. I think you to say that was very light skinned of you.
Ooh.
anyways, bye. Y'all have a good day.
All right. Hey,
Peace.
y'all take care. Peace.